Hey, it's Dr. Toker, your friendly neighborhood colorectal surgeon. And one of the questions people ask me all the time is about anti-inflammatories for the GI tract. Since all modern disease starts with inflammation in the GI tract, what exactly are you going to do to make it better? Here's my list of the 6 things that I would do. The first is eat a clean, non-inflammatory diet. In other words, get the toxins out of your life. Start with gluten-free. Make sure everything's organic, non-GMO. Make sure there's no non-nutritive additives to the food. And that will make it less of an inflammatory food item. Try to make as much of food as you can on your own. Ferment foods on your own as well. That's step 1. Step number 2 is one of my favorite supplements called N-acetylcysteine. N-acetylcysteine, we've talked about in the past, converts in your body to something called glutathione, which is the most potent anti-inflammatory in your body. I take that every day with a lot of water. It has actually helped me with my arthritis to get off of all arthritis medications. Step 3 is an important vitamin called vitamin A. This is a fat-soluble vitamin, and it is incredibly good for gut inflammation. If you have an upset tummy, colitis, any kind of GI distress, you may be short on vitamin A. So consider a vitamin A supplement. Number 4, not a vitamin, but a mineral. And it's a mineral we're all short in called zinc. In particular is something called zinc carnosine. Zinc carnosine. And you can get this specifically as a supplement. Zinc carnosine will act specifically on the gut lining as an anti-inflammatory. Most of us are short in our minerals because of the way modern farmers grow the food so rapidly. And so this is a great way to get zinc in your life that helps with gut inflammation. Number 5 is a supplement called colostrum. Now, colostrum, and I've talked about this one in the past also, is a form of cow's milk right after a baby cow was born. It's extremely high in antibodies, IgA in particular, which is a very important antibody that coats the lining of the intestinal tract and promotes healing of the intestinal tract. If you are struggling with gut health, an organic, non-GMO sourced colostrum is the way to go. Now, there are some companies charging a ton of money for that, and I don't know if you have to go to that extreme. Don't know much about name brands. Do your own research, but you're going to want a grass-fed, organic, non-GMO sourced colostrum, and it doesn't take much. It's like a teaspoon or a half teaspoon or less per day. I put that in my coffee in the morning, believe it or not. And it tastes great, and it's good for intestinal health. And finally, number 6 is something called a short chain fatty acid. Now, you can take a short chain fatty acid as a supplement, believe it or not, if you take a keto supplement. Butyrate, beta hydroxybutyrate. So these are short chain fatty acids, but your body will actually make them normally through the microbiome if you consume something called a prebiotic fiber. The most common prebiotic fiber is called inulin, and you can find it in artichoke. You can find it in beets. It is a inexpensive powder that you can buy over the counter. As everything else, make sure it's a high quality source. But inulin, when it hits the GI tract, the microbiome, the bacteria within the GI tract are going to gobble that up and transform it into butyrate. And butyrate is a natural anti-inflammatory for the intestinal tract. Now, if you do those 6 things, it'll vastly improve your gut health. Now, if you want more tips on that, maybe some deep dives into hot topics, or have an opportunity to kind of pick my brain, join up for our Gut Check subscription. It is on sale, and we will attach the link in the description of this post. And I hope to see you guys there. All of the members who sign up for the subscription get access to a special Signal at Chat group where we discuss sort of day-to-day hot topics, and people can ask random questions about nutrition. I am not here to diagnose or treat any diseases. I'm simply here to give you advice, and it's simple nutritional advice. And I hope to see you guys there on the Signal app as part of our Gut Check community. We'll see you then.